Cut the story short, while I was with the Federation back in the village, my house was seen as a place where women and girls would run to when they find violence in their homes, and a lot of times women would come to my house for counseling, especially during weekends and in the evenings.
As an outsider, while undertaking research in Papua New Guinea on justice responses to domestic, family and sexual violence, I was struck by the women I met working in the justice sector. These women were dedicated to combating the violence. Women make up the minority of the justice sector workforce, but where women are employed in the formal justice sector, they are often assigned to specialist areas that focus on domestic and sexual violence. This may include the family and sexual violence units in the police and the sexual offences squads in the police, or in the Office of the Public Prosecutor, the Family and Sexual Offences Office.
Best about the job lo me am bringing me blah go next level kind of some leadership or public speaking or am me looking for some kind or jobs of life or one you can come up with some you counsel on man go Bible must you see work lo pastor too you make him go Bible also you see work lo doctor too am all get a traits of life Lord me just every day no deal with them family problems, so me plus a talk na this like I'm enjoying because I'm brought him up me blind and less of those kinds of me young plan. I'm good la long motivating me plan.
I like assisting clients and giving them the quality service that they need. Yeah. Since I've come into working into FSB, I really like assisting clients, anyone who comes with a problem. That's the best thing I like to do during my daily work.
Where it is more common to have contact with victims, in civil and criminal legal matters, women are more likely to be employed. For example, as district court magistrates in the family court, or assisting, for example, with protection orders, applications in the Office of the Public Solicitor. Village court magistrates often deal with family disputes and domestic violence, especially in rural areas, although women magistrates are very much in the minority.
Well, sabla time siki bungin mi o efi bungin mi na minu sa kam long court. All man na meri oli sa to kolsem you know stop long court house na islam mi plasa mi pla in one bell mi pla like him court case pero mi pla you by kisim all to kosem mi sa amas all man o stata sol why all to kosem long mi sa tingi mo sen na mi sa amas lo make it islam work.
Sa amamas na misai like mosem all meri se kam na time mi play straight more through inside blongol inside belevi blongol na inside ting blongol oli kari mi kam na mi play straight him good time na oli go under belisi na all amamas time me too mi sai some belisi na amamas lo this la time mi look savas me walking one block good la walk na oli na block some belisi lo this la time.
I've always thought about what would be the most satisfying thing, and probably it's very simple. I think it's seeing that the people understand why you make a decision in a certain way, and it's not easy. You have to be able to make sure that when you are ruling and when you're making orders or directions, that they both, whoever they are, parties complaining or the defendant or survivor or perpetrator, they know that your decision is fair and it's based on the law, and it's because you've made them understood why you are ruling in that way.
It is women who dominate as leaders and in the workforce, the non-government services and networks, that support and advocate for survivors of domestic, family and sexual violence. Women working as grassroots organisers or in the non-government organisations foster local networks to improve women's access to justice. They are critical drivers of reform and make it more likely that protection orders are issued and criminal cases are prosecuted.
Easy. Job satisfaction. At the end of the day, I'm satisfied that the survivors feel that they can go back home, there's not going to be violence anymore, they feel safe. They're happy that there is a court order in place to protect them. They get the hope to continue to live. And for me personally, it's job satisfaction. I'm satisfied that justice is being served. When they hear about that the Voice for Change is providing legal support, and plan Mamaika, even old man come, now even the cases outside of the family issues also work lokam, old man many work lokam, no like our kiss him legal advice, and it's like I name olikam also. But one plan work where people are looking, we are able to help women. Olikam, many olikam, only a place to share the story, all need somebody to talk to. Now it's like I and Solikam, Voice for Change was able to listen to them, able to help them. We try our very best to help them.
What makes me like my work is that we're helping people to find themselves. You know, when the people are in problems, they've lost their life, they've lost themselves. So at least in the work that we do, or I do at the Nazareth Center, is helping people to regain their strength, regain their life, and find healing and be happy. So that's why I like my work. It's that it enables people to do that.
In spite of their commitment, there are risks for women who take up the challenge. The work itself can be overwhelming and marginalising. Women risk not being promoted, and domestic, family and sexual violence continues to be viewed as only women's business. It is vital that the women who are working in the justice sector be acknowledged, supported and rewarded for their efforts to address domestic, family and sexual violence.